Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to Martyn Lucas Investor. Just a very brief update on XRP. I'm going to give you some news, but also prepare for what comes next, in my opinion, and why I've just bought 40 shares of the S&P and more XRP. This isn't one for the faint-hearted. Over the last few days, we've seen many liquidations, people doing it all wrong. Hence the name of on our thumbnail. Don't do this. People always think everything goes up forever. Of course, XRP is a long-term investment. I like it. But a lot of people have over-leveraged and they've got themselves out of the market, never to return. Because if you over-leverage, we've used massive amounts of borrowing, you can be wiped out from XRP permanently and you can never get back in again. However, if you buy sensibly and understand this market is volatile and you don't listen to the idiots on X keep telling you everything's going to go on forever, we do here believe there's a path to $100. We also see a path to $10, and you buy wisely and you buy when it sells off and you double each time it goes down lower levels and you don't use too much margin or for any at all. You'll remain in the game and you'll be there. Other than those that, apart from those that keep buying and buying and telling you it's going to go on forever and then they get wiped out. So don't do this. Over leverage when it goes up. Buy when it goes down with confidence. That's when you really know you understand what you're buying. Those that buy on the way up, they're just following the leader. I always buy on the way down as long as the fundamentals haven't changed. A very quick update. I've got some news for you. Please do tap the like button and consider subscribing. We are about to hit 100,000 subscribers. As you can see from the studio, we are giving away a $1,000 in XRP. Plus, we're giving away some merchandise to celebrate as well. So we're getting very close now to our $100,000. That is live. And in addition to our $1,000, I'm also giving lots of prizes away and merchandise and all kinds of great stuff, which you can win. Completely free to enter, free for all. You don't want to miss out. Take part, martynlucas.com/giveaway. Every single time you repost on X, you can win prizes. We're counting all the points, getting ready for the $1,000 giveaway and 100,000 subscribers. So get ready for the party. I'll just show you a little bit in a different light how it's all lit up. I'm very excited about this. Can't wait to get there. There it is. Took me over the weekend to get set up. Looks pretty cool, right? Okay, back on with the show and let me give you all the news of what's gone on. We've just covered Zelensky and Trump. I'm extra bullish now. It looks like we're going to have peace with the war. And of course, peace with the war means bullish crypto run. So I bought back in the S&P and I bought more S&P over the weekend, waiting for this, and it's looking good. So what are the catalysts that will take us there? Well, first of all, we've got the good news with Zelensky and Europe and Trump and Putin. It looks like we're going to have a deal done. A trifecta meeting is happening maybe as we speak. So I want to be in there before it goes up, not chasing the pump. Anyway, some catalysts in addition to the war are here. A Ripple SEC case, it concludes. We know all about that. That's all behind us now. But we've got the adoption that most people are going to miss. Those that are really pro-crypto will miss everything because they over-leverage. Hence the name of my title in the video. Do not do this. Do not overbuy with leverage. Tap the like button. Consider subscribing. Let me bring you the news. So, the long-running Ripple Ripple versus SEC legal battle officially ended. This was a couple of days ago. This is some old news. I'm going to come on to the new news in a moment. When both parties filed a joint dismissal of their appeals with the Second Circuit Court, ended nearly 5 years of regulatory uncertainty. So what a shame to be out of the market just before it takes off. This landmark resolution removes the final barrier to institutional adoption and sets the stage for a new phase of XRP's evolution, which most of the crypto bros will miss because they all got leveraged. Billions were wiped out and liquidated over the weekend. So there you go. Be careful. But we're done now with XRP. There's no more now. So it's all done. It's onwards from here. The final gavel In a joint stipulation filed on August the 7th, the SEC and Ripple Labs agreed to dismiss all appeals, with each party bearing their own legal costs. Ripple's chief legal officer, Stuart Alderotti, confirmed the development, stating following the commission vote today, the SEC and Ripple formally filed directly with the Second Circuit to dismiss their appeals. The end and now back to business. Right, so what comes next? The resolution leaves Judge Annalisa Torres in July ruling intact, which determined that XRP sales to retail investors on secondary markets did not constitute security transactions. While institutional sales violated security laws, Ripple will pay the full $125 million penalty as originally ordered, rather than reduced $50 million settlement both parties had sought. The SEC Commission dynamics: while the joint dismissal required an SEC Commission vote, the specific voting breakdown was not disclosed. However, SEC Commissioner Caroline Crenshaw had consistently opposed crypto-friendly measures throughout 2025, being the sole dissenting vote in 13 crypto ETF decisions. Her opposition to crypto initiatives have been so pronounced that crypto industry successfully blocked her reappointment to another term, with the Senate Banking Committee cancelling her confirmation vote following extensive lobbying. So, regulatory precedent and legal implications. The case resolution establishes crucial legal precedent for the broader cryptocurrency industry. The Torres ruling distinction between programmatic sales and institutional sales provides a framework that other digital assets can reference. This creates what legal experts call a hybrid classification model, where the same asset can have different regulatory treatment depending on how it's sold. Under the new SEC leadership of Paul Atkins, who launched Project Crypto to modernize digital asset regulations, the agency has taken a markedly different approach. Atkins has stated that most crypto assets are not securities, and is working to create a clearer classification guidelines. This represents a dramatic shift from the previous administration enforcement-heavy approach. The legal clarity extends beyond XRP specifically. The ruling helps establish that utility tokens with real-world payment use cases can avoid securities classification when sold to retail markets, providing a blueprint for other cryptocurrencies, crypto projects. The crypto treasury adoption, the new frontier, what's about to happen that most people will miss. The case's resolution has catalyzed a wave of corporate treasury adoption that mirrors Bitcoin's institutional embrace, but with a crucial difference. XRP offers operational utility beyond store of value properties. Current corporate holdings. Several publicly traded companies have already committed significant capital to XRP treasury strategies. Trident Digital is building potentially the largest XRP corporate reserve, with plans to deploy $500 million. Vivo Power International acquired $100 million in XRP and is actively staking tokens for yield generation. Wellgistics Health committed $50 million specifically for real-time vendor payments across its pharmaceutical supply chain. Look at all these good things that most people are going to miss because they over-leverage and just things keep running up forever. Nature's Miracle Holding announced $20 million XRP treasury program for its vertical farming operations, and Flora Growth Corporation disclosed XRP holdings alongside Ethereum and Solana in its Form 10Q filing. Lastly, Hyperscale Data plans monthly reporting on XRP positions, starting with initial purchases this month. Operational use cases. Unlike Bitcoin's pure store of value proposition, companies are adopting XRP for multiple operational benefits. Cross-border payments with 3 to 5 second settlement times and minimal fees. Supply chain finance, enabling instant vendor payments and improved free cash flow. Yield generation through DeFi integrations like Flare network staking, and global liquidity for companies with international operations. The trend is accelerating as companies recognize XRP's dual value, treasury diversification plus operational utility for payment infrastructure. The ETF pathway and constitutional infrastructure. This what comes in 1 month from now, but most people will miss it because they over-leverage listening to nonsense on X. Be careful. You know what you own. Make sure that you are positioned in a way to own it, not get tripped up the moment somebody sells it. With regulatory clarity established, the path to spot ETF approval appears virtually certain. Yes, we think it's a few weeks away, and I'll be there. Bloomberg's analysis assign 95% approval odds for XRP's ETF by year end, with decisions expected in October. So any moment now, you're going to get a run up, and most will miss it because they got tripped up by over leveraging. BlackRock's expected entry ETF expert Nate Garashi expects BlackRock to file for an XRP ETF following the case's resolution, noting, "I think BlackRock was waiting to see this before filing for iShares XRP ETF. I've already got my money to buy it." BlackRock's involvement would likely accelerate approval timelines and attract significant institutional capital, potentially triggering a wave of similar filings from other major asset managers. Great stuff. That's all the ones that we're expecting, filing, looking great, all lining up lovely. I've got a little bit more I'll share with you before I give you my final thoughts. Current ETF applications. Over 10 XRP ETF applications are currently pending with the SEC from major providers including Franklin Templeton, 21 Shares, and Bitwise. The first approved products, ProShares Ultra XRP ETF, a 2x leverage futures-based fund already launched in July, demonstrating regulatory acceptance. International President, Japan's SBI Holdings has filed to launch the country's first Bitcoin XRP ETF, signaling global institutional confidence in XRP's regulated status. This international momentum adds pressure for US approval. Ripple's banking license and infrastructure expansion. Ripple's parallel pursuit of a national banking charter adds another dimension to institutional adoption potential. The company filed for a limited purpose national trust bank license with Office of the Controller of the Currency, seeking to operate as a regulated financial institution, manage RLUSD stablecoin reserves under federal oversight, access Federal Reserve payment systems directly, while 42 major banks, including JP Morgan and Bank of America, have opposed the application, citing competitive concerns. The license would position Ripple as a bridge between traditional banking and blockchain-based payments. Payment infrastructure evolution. With legal uncertainty removed, financial institutions are more likely to integrate XRP into cross-border payment systems. Ripple's on-demand liquidity platform has already secured 300 plus institutional partners, and this number could accelerate significantly. Why investors should monitor. What investors should monitor. Several key catalysts could drive continued institutional adoption. ETF approval timeline, expecting October. BlackRock filing, expected ETF application from the world's largest asset manager. Banking license decision, corporate treasury announcement, and international expansion. The Ripple SEC case resolution presents more than legal closure. It marks XRP's transformation from regulatory uncertainty to institutional-grade digital asset. With corporate treasuries embracing operational utility, ETF approvals imminent, and banking infrastructure developing, XRP appears positioned to capture significant market share in the institutional adoption wave sweeping through cryptocurrency markets. Let me give you my final thoughts on this, why I've been buying more over the weekend. Waiting for everyone to get tripped up, because we know they're always going to. Everyone over leverages, everyone overbuys. They listen to all the idiots on X. And off it went, and then it all sold off, so I was able to buy it. I've been buying a lot more over the weekend. Over $70,000 now invested in crypto. So what we're going to do is we're going to give away $1,000 of crypto live on the show. It's martynlucas.com/giveaway. This is the page. I'll give it to you now as we celebrate our 100,000 subscribers. Here is the link. Free to enter, free for all. Go below on the page and you can win. But now we're also going to give away lots of prizes to everybody. Those that want to win something, we are here for you, because as we celebrate our 100,000 subscribers, we want to support everyone. It's been an amazing journey as we get towards 100,000. I'm hoping to be there at any moment. No less than 3 days, no more than I think a couple of weeks. So somewhere between there. So there we are, 96,673. We're also going to give away lots of prizes, merchandise, and bits and pieces to you as well. Let's have a look on the merch table. There you go. There's a few things there, much more on its way. Giving away free, completely free for all. We'll even pay the postage to send it to you. You don't have to pay or download anything. So apart from taking part in our competition, which I'll leave you the links below if you're watching afterwards, martynlucas.com/giveaway, every single time that you go onto Instagram or X or any of these places, particularly X, and you repost something. So I've just put this announcement out now. Let me just refresh the screen and show you on the screen. I just put this out a few seconds ago. There you go. If you repost this, people are already doing it. Every time you engage, we're counting your engagement. So if you like, repost anything, you might want to go down through my timeline. The more you do, the more you've got. We're going to have a massive giveaway to loads of people celebrating our 100,000 subscribers and giving everybody something so you can all get a slice of the action. It's not for lazy people. It's not for people who can't be bothered. But for those who want something, so many of you are going to get something out of this and cost you absolutely nothing as we celebrate 100,000 subscribers. Light it up. There it is, 100,000 subscribers. I'm loving it, loving it, loving it. Okay, so let me wrap this up with my final thoughts. One thing that people have mentioned to me over the last couple of days, they've said, Martyn, I'm pretty concerned that BlackRock institutions, Michael Saylor now is trying to buy all the Bitcoin, and Tom Lee is trying to buy all the Ethereum, and Martyn Lucas is trying to buy all, I'm only joking, all the XRP. Should we be concerned? Well, do you know what? I've recently come to understand something that's only recently dawned on me, and I'm very happy to have learned this. I think it's a really important thing. So essentially, I've learned this, and I want to share this with you. People are concerned that big institutions own all of Bitcoin, or own all of XRP, or own all of Ethereum, or whatever it might be. What happens if they dump it? They don't. And let me tell you why. Big institutions have always owned Johnson & Johnson, Apple, Coca-Cola, all these businesses. They always do. Money always rises to the top. Cream always rises to the top. But they're not always forever dumping, are they? Of course they sell, but the overall stocks always rise over time. It actually provides more stability, not less. I was once in the camp thinking, oh, I want everyone to have a little piece. No, I don't. Retail investors, half of them are a waste of time. They go on X, they follow bad information. They buy when institutions are selling. They don't know what they're flipping doing. They're reading the wrong information. They're over leveraging. They don't know what they're doing. I actually want to think like the big boys. This is important. This is what I've learned from speaking to the big boys all the time. It's how I make all my financial decisions, not by talking to retail investors, but by talking to CEOs, hedge fund managers, Wall Street managers, and my connections with the Bank of America, Robinhood, and the brokerage down the road in Dallas, which is going to be based on the Ethereum network. And I've discovered that they look at money differently. You see, the difference between you and I, retail investors and institutions, is they already have all the money they need. They're not interested in trying to scalp something and get some money so they can pay for a holiday. They have all the money they want. What they want is to own everything and control everything. There's absolutely no point owning all of everything and selling all of everything, because nobody will buy it back. There's absolutely pointless doing it. It serves no purpose. They're not looking to make money the same way as you are. They're looking to continually grow and keep the wheels moving. So their philosophy is different. So the fact that they own all of something isn't a bad thing at all. Their philosophy is different, okay? They want to own all of it or as much as possible, not to get you out of it. There's no conspiracy going on, but it's to continually grow and innovate. Just the way they've always done. Big institutions have always owned the lion's share of all big stocks and big companies, but they still do well. Look at Berkshire Hathaway owning Coca-Cola, Apple. Apple has carried on rising even though Buffett sold some. Coca-Cola, the same story. It's not a problem. And in fact, I would rather go, where is the real money going, not the retail investor who doesn't actually know what they're doing. I want to go where the real money goes. And the real money buys XRP, the real money buys Bitcoin, and the real money buys Ethereum. I have all three. So there's my final thoughts on this. I don't mind that BlackRock own more of it. They've got to take on me now. I'll race them to it, of course. I'm joking, but I do my part. I do my best. I don't sell. I always buy when everybody else dumps it because they're forced to dump it. So there's my thoughts on XRP. I was buying more over the weekend. Join me for the next part of our journey. I'll see you back in the morning. Go and take part in our giveaway, $1,000, and now everybody can win. Do you know why I did this? Over the weekend, I put a post out. Does anybody want to win some more tickets? And I had 83% of people say, yes, I want more opportunity to get more tickets. A few trolls went, oh, I have to jump through hoops. I have to like something or repost something to win $1,000 and a host of swag. And I thought, sod this, I'm going to ask my audience. And I asked the audience and they said, yeah, we do. We want more opportunities to win. 83%. So then I thought, you know what? Let's reward everybody that can be asked and let's stuff it to the bloody moaning trolls. So I've decided to give everybody prizes now. I'm giving $1,000 away and I'm giving tons of prizes away to anybody that can be bothered to make the effort. So all the trolls on the day we give it all away will go, I get nothing. They'll get nothing but a pile of poop and a pile of moaning. I like doing stuff like this. I like playing with the audience. I think it's great. I love appreciating you. I love thanking you for your support. So that's what I'm going to do. Everyone who gets involved, we're going to find all the top people and we're going to pick people out of a hat and we're going to reward people with all sorts of prizes because you be bothered to get involved. So all of you who live in the light, all of you who want to make money, all of you who strive to build, you're all going to win. Those that are always moaning and doom and gloom, you're going to get bugger all. And I think that just makes me laugh, to be quite honest. Because remember why I did this. I didn't come in to make money. Making money is easy. I came in to win. I always get it done. I always win. I'm not going anywhere. Look at the studio. We're set to celebrate 100,000 subscribers. And we're here to give everybody a little treat and some money and everything. So thank you for helping us grow this. So there you go. Be in it to win it. Get busy living or get busy moaning and dying. The choice is yours. I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to deliver and get it done so people can make money and have a bloody great time doing it and laugh at all of those who spend their days in the dark moaning. All right. I don't apologize for that at all. Click above my head for all the links down below description. Over here, pinned to the comments, you'll find all the details. Over here, I shall put something else, maybe the competition video and the competition page or something like that. That's it from me. I'm going to get off now. This is just a video. I think it's all set to go to the extra channel. I think it is. Yes, it is. Join me on the 24-hour watch as we tune in and keep our eye on the ground. This is our live chat, members only, at 99 cents to be a member, and we're watching the screen, as you can see, as this is live, happening live with the 100,000 above my head as we go all the way to 100,000, because it could happen at any point, and I'll get out of bed and start the party. You don't want to miss it. It's the best on YouTube, I promise you. Above my head, down below, oh, we got another new member. I think we got a member just come in. Hang on a minute, let me celebrate.
At Randinagle 1511 has become a member.
Thank you very much indeed. 98% of our live viewers are members, more than any channel in the world, even more than Mr. Beast percentage-wise. I promise to never increase the price of membership. I promise never to increase it with inflation. I'll add more and more perks, more and more benefits all the time, and I'll make it another new member. Oh,
@Brandon_Van Horn has become a member.
Thank you, and I'll make it the best value membership in the world, giving you all the perks that you need. All right, that's it from me. Go and join the competition. Start reposting on X. There it goes. XRP is starting to go up. I'm loving it, loving it, loving it. I hope you're all in. Did you get liquidated? Well, if you did, it was your own fault. I told no one to buy on the way up. I told you not to do it. I told you it could dump. It can still go down 50%. Be prepared for all eventualities. And something else I've just started doing as well, which I absolutely love, I've started to stake my Ethereum on Robinhood. Look at this. I've just got paid. You get paid every 2 weeks. Look at this. I just got paid on my Ethereum. Where is it now? Lifetime earnings. It told me somewhere. Does it tell me in here? It gave me a price. I was like, oh, I love it. Staked. Oh, where did I see it? Not XRP, it's Ethereum. Ethereum. I had a nice finish to the show and I've blown it. I can't bloody see it. They gave me a number. Where is it? Oh, there you go. There you go. $1.98. I earned $1.98 for securing up the network every 2 weeks. It's free money. They just pay you in Ethereum. I love it. We're securing up the network. I absolutely love it. I've got nothing to complain about that. People go, oh, it's only $1.98. Well, it keeps adding up, mate. It keeps adding up. We started with $5,000 and we've now got 300. What we got now? 320, 360, $365,000 invested. Nearly $500,000. Nearly $500,000. I started with $5,000. I'm loving it, loving it, loving it. That's it from me. Thank you very much indeed. Have a great evening. Click above my head, down below in the description, pin to the comments. Make sure you go and enter the competition, martynlucas.com/giveaway. The links are over here and over here. And join me now on Extra. I'll be there. Have a great evening. Is XRP about to take off? Yep, absolutely. Are you going to be in it? That's up to you. Don't do this. Don't over leverage. Take care of yourselves and each other.